excitement of day 2 of the NHL entry draft. And over the course of this day, there are going to be so many memorable, emotional moments for these players who've worked so hard to hear their names called.
How does day 2 differ from day 1?
Day 2 is a little interesting. A lot of teams can really build their team here in the second, third round as they move forward.
Anaheim, you're on the clock.
After day 1, we thought it was going to be between two players. Two players were quite a bit higher than the other options on our board. If we go back to Wednesday, that's probably we spent a lot of time on that part of our list.
Zellweger is a smaller defenseman, got better as the tournament went on, and probably was their best defenseman for Team Canada at the U18s.
We don't want to end up with somebody who's just dropping and you're not as passionate about them in that spot. And Olin was at the top.
Hi, it's Anaheim calling. Olin Zellweger. Thanks very much.
The second pick of the second round, the 34th selection overall, the Anaheim Ducks have selected Olin Zellweger from Everett of the Western Hockey League.
He was able to take over the power play for Canada at the under-18s from Brant Clark. Everyone looking at Zellweger saying he's too small. He was timid early on. By the end of it, he was really asserting himself.
This kid's a hockey player. This kid, I watched him closely in Dallas, and he's got a heart of a lion. He competes, he skates, and he can play this type of game. And he's got to continue to grow, and he's a little bit of a late bloomer. But the one thing about him, about Olin, is he is not. There's nothing is going to be left unturned by that young man.
Hey Olin, how are you? Very good. Super excited to have you on board, man. Looking forward to seeing you in camp in September.
Olin, congratulations on a lifelong achievement for you. Did the moment that you found out you were drafted feel like you expected it to feel?
Yeah, I think that and everything and more. It was amazing to be selected by the Ducks, and just so exciting, and I was so thankful to have my family here to watch with me.
The picks keep coming.
As we're going through, long wait as the second round unfolds, there's always 2 or 3 players that you have ranked higher that drop.
Go ahead. Anaheim Ducks are now on the clock.
I put it in. Just pass it off. Confirmed. Got it. Thank you very much.
But a bit of a shocker for me, and I think a value pick here in the third round, based on the point production you saw at the U.S. Under-18 program.
But I did think that he had a chance to potentially go late first round.
This is a goal scorer. This is a guy that can score goals. He can go to the front of the net. He's not afraid to do any of those things.
We understand he's got some limitations with his skating at this point. He's not the fastest, but he can get away from people. He's elusive. He's quick. He gets where he needs to be to score goals, and that's why we were excited to get him in the third.
The 76,
yeah.
not the 87.
No, the 76 for a third next year. I'll let you know before. I'll give you time.
A few opportunities emerge, and so Bob spends more time with those teams to figure out is there a deal to be made.
Thanks, Bergie.
Done?
Done deal.
We've got Montreal's pick.
Done deal. Putting our pick in, Tyson Higgins.
This is where I love, and Martin loves to take a little swing. We like to take swings at the fences, and we've had a bunch turned out over the last bunch of years, the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 7th round picks. This is a raw, athletic young defenseman. Just a great athlete.
Thinking of what we could get next year in the third round, we thought we can't do better than we will do by selecting Tyson. He's got upside in all aspects of the game, so we couldn't pass up that opportunity.
The NHL Draft is both the closing event of one season and the opening act of another.
A super exciting time for me and my family, and once I got my name called, it was just kind of thankful to kind of go through that process.
Yeah, it was unbelievable for me, and it was just such an honor to have your name called, and I'm so grateful to have this opportunity.
That's the goal of that of the draft, is to get players that we're passionate about and also that fit into the whole mold of what we've gotten so far in the draft and what we have in the prospect pool. I think we had a really successful draft. We met our objectives.